So, Marvel admits defeat. I guess, maybe you could say that. Moon Knight Season 2 is not happening. This is one in a long list of other TV shows that is not happening either. Right? You know, we're not getting a sequel to She-Hulk. Moon Knight's not getting a sequel. I'm damn well sure Echo's not getting a sequel. I think Echo's been sort of relegated to, well, I guess the arsehole of the universe, perhaps, has just gone. Was it Secret Invasion? God, what a bunch of weird things we've had recently from Marvel. But anyway, Marvel TV kind of screwed, effectively. A lot of their shows are not moving forwards. And now we've got confirmation, clear-cut confirmation, that Moon Knight is not getting a Season 2 as well. So we're going to take a look at this. I think this is admission of defeat, I guess. You know, if it was successful, they'd continue it. Because they're not, it's not successful, right? That's an admission of defeat in my eyes, anyway. But anyway, hit subscribe if you're new here. Do turn those bell notifications on. So yeah, Marvel confirms no Moon Knight Season 2. I didn't hate Moon Knight overall. I thought it was an odd one. There was some stuff that was like incredibly dumb in it. And yeah, I don't know. I wanted to like it, but yeah, I don't know. It just fell. It fell massively flat. But anyway, we have this here. So, joining a long list of MCU shows on Disney Plus, now it's learned that there will be no Moon Knight Season 2. So, word comes from Brad Winderbaum, the head of Marvel TV, who, as it says here, and worth a note, has been spinning more fairy tales than Rumpelstiltskin as of late. So, priorities have shifted. It's an interesting way to phrase we completely screwed up and we failed. So, Winderbaum fills in comicbook.com and says, I would love to see a Moon Knight Season 2, but there are plans for Moon Knight down the road. Oh, okay, so right. What? There's plans for Moon Knight down the road, but not a Season 2. Got it, okay. So I think Marvel Television has happened in waves, he says. And I think Moon Knight happened in a wave of shows that were going to establish characters that would tie into the future. This is massive cope. And moving forward, our priorities have shifted. We're making shows as shows that can exist as annual releases. More like television. What? I mean, I understand what he's saying, but it is raging cope. Raging cope. So recently I also saw the news that as a result of those shifting priorities that Marvel TV has paused development on Nova, Strange Academy and Terror Inc. That's quite full on. That's quite full on. Now, I don't blame them, just as an FYI. Like, I don't blame them at all. They released a whole bunch of shows that were awful, that cost $180 to $200 million a piece. And they didn't help Marvel at all. They diluted the sort of value in the Marvel brand. Like She-Hulk, for instance. Terrible show. They cheapened the show they cheapened the Marvel brand with that show, even though the show was really expensive. Bizarre. As it says here, those shifting priorities have everything to do with money. So Marvel TV isn't doing any more expensive shows. Now this is smart. This is smart business practice. But it wouldn't have been this way if they had released good stuff. So Bob Iger confirmed that Disney lost billions in streaming. Marvel spent $200 million on each of the seasons of She-Hulk. It says She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, etc. So not each of the seasons of She-Hulk, but of these shows. All of which bombed on Disney+. As a matter of fact, due to the big Secret Invasion fail, Marvel Studios revamped its TV division where those priorities have shifted. I mean, that's hilarious, isn't it? That's so funny. So you'll probably see more street level type shows like Daredevil Born Again, which they've already said, yeah, we've gotten season 2's like underway already. Which is why you're hearing those recent rumours about the return of the Marvel Netflix characters. And they did actually say that. They said that there's been some rumours about the Defenders happening again. Kristen Ritter returning. Quite a lot of this stuff's been rumoured heavily lately. And it says that because those types of shows are cheap to make. You know, Echo, Agatha, etc. They're all very cheap. They're cheap things to make. You know, it'd be interesting, as this article notes, if they did an audit of Marvel. I mean, $200 million budget on She-Hulk. Where did that actually go? Like, where was it? $200 million on She-Hulk. Like, where is it? Secret Invasion? Where was that? Like, where did it go? Secret Invasion may be on some of the actors' fees, I guess. That's all I could guess on that one. She-Hulk, no idea. Maybe Mark Ruffalo's fee at this stage, but he's such a bitch. They probably just ask him, you know, nicely, and he would have done it, to be honest. Oh, hey, can you do it for like nothing? Yeah, sure, man. Ugh. So yeah, no more Nova, no more Moon Knight. And the thing about the Moon Knight show, like, that's a pretty big character to establish. It is. It's a big character. Weird that now they're like, no Moon Knight season 2. No, done. But we've got plans for him somewhere. Secret Invasion, I guess. Not Secret Invasion. Doomsday or whatever. Those. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. So bizarre. Massive admission of failure. And it is smart. It is the right thing to do. You know, Disney Plus has been an unmitigated disaster. It's not been a very, very good thing for Marvel, for Disney as a whole. Their brand has suffered hugely, with people just refusing to go to theatres and watch their stuff on streaming instead. They cannibalise their own theatrical profit. It's a really, really weird thing to do, but whatever, never mind. Moon Knight, not happening. And Oscar Isaacs as well. He's not going to look like this forever. Like, he's aging quite quickly now. Just no disrespect to him, obviously. But he is aging quite quickly. So, he's not going to look like this forever. I mean, you don't get him back soon and kill him off or swap him out or whatever. You the same kind of problems you had with other shows and movies and things that you've been doing in Marvel. But anyway, never mind. No Moon Knight Season 2. And now Kevin Feige's got the other issues to address, is that Captain America Brave New World has bombed. So it's not looking good for Kevin Feige these days, is it really? You know, maybe his time's up at Marvel. What a weird thing that would be. I'm guessing Kevin Feige's going to ride the good graces that he got with Bob Iger up until Doomsday's release, and then hope and pray that movie does well. Because otherwise I think he may be at risk. He may be at risk, genuinely. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.